Just treat me how you treat any other kid. I'm normal too, just got different parts.
Sorry,
no, you
I didn't realise. Yeah, and when I'm in that mode over there.
She's outgoing, adventurous, funny. She just makes everyone happy. When she's really well. She's a really good little sister.
I look at her and I say, it's a normal child, and people will say, oh, doesn't Maddie look well today? Yeah, of course she does. Yeah, really well.
She's brilliant. Really good. Yeah, she's a good kid. She just needs a better go.
She was a week off turning 5. Adam and I were really excited. We'd just brought our dream home. We'd just been in it less than 6 weeks and we were going off on Christmas holiday. We're going to be going camping. And Maddie woke one morning with puffy eyes and we thought, great, she's allergic to grass or hay now that we've moved rural. And we thought, it doesn't matter, we're going camping, we'll sort it out when we get back. We shot her down to our GP and he said, no, I think she's got something called Nephrotic Syndrome and you need to take her to hospital. And when I arrived, they just grabbed her straight out of my arms. I could see straight away she was really unwell.
Mummy, it's starting to hurt me really badly. Ow, 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 ow. The dialysis is fucking too bad.
Down in Christchurch, there is no trained dialysis staff, so it's just my husband and I are solely responsible for Maddie's dialysis. Without dialysis, Maddie would die within 10 to 14 days. Her body would just become so toxic from all the toxins that aren't being cleared. And now that Maddie doesn't pee at all, or if she does, it might be 50 mils a day, we solely rely on dialysis to clear those toxins.
Literally right where you're rubbing, it's all there.
On your back?
Yeah. But it's inside. So tired, and it's just because of all the machines at night that suck me in and suck me out, and then it wakes me up because it hurts, and I get so tired at night, and then I wake up. I only have like a 2 or 3 hour sleep at night some nights, so it's hard to wake up, and then the whole body feels disgusting.
There's peritoneal dialysis, where they put a tube into your tummy and fluid is put in there. It sits there for about 4 hours. And I don't know, going back to your biology days, the osmosis and diffusion happens. So the concentration, the low concentration in the fluid draws the high concentration in the blood of the waste products the kidney would normally get rid of into the fluid. Then after 4 hours, they drain that fluid out. So essentially it's kind of like draining out the urine, I guess. A lot of children are on machines where the fluid is put in overnight, often on smaller amounts, but emptied and refilled more often. So that's peritoneal dialysis, and that has to be done all the time.
This is kind of like the tricky bit. This is what we refer to as having open lines. So we've got open ends, and this is why the doors are shut, the windows are shut, there's no animals in here, no one's allowed to come in, so we don't want any wind creating anything that we could get any bugs into these lines. It's going to tell us we just need to wait because the pump hasn't done its check.
There's about 2,500 people on dialysis in New Zealand, and a man that I know of who's been on dialysis for more than 30 years. And there are others who haven't been on dialysis for very long, and sometimes they get a transplant if they're lucky, sometimes they're not lucky enough. It is really hard, knowing that maybe this child of yours isn't going to grow old, isn't going to get old bones, might not give you grandchildren, might not get to university, might not get to high school. It's a reality that we live with every day.
I'm a children's outreach nurse, so I work at Christchurch Hospital, but there's a team of us and we see children that are under paediatrician care, and we visit them at home, preschool, school, we see them during hospital admissions or at their appointments, and the focus and aim of our role is to try and reduce the amount of time they see in hospital.
We'd love to know what you think when you see her.
Yeah.
Going up or down?
Down.
So, Maddie, I have got EPO, 3,000 international units for you, and the expiry is April 2017.
My dad on Wednesday, he helps me with my EPO.
I'm getting a bit brony.
He squeezes my my arm because he's really strong, and he just makes it feel more comfortable.
I'm gonna come right up this way.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah. Gosh, that's quick when Dad squeezes, isn't it? Okay, I'm going nice and slow.
Keep squeezing, keep squeezing.
Good work, Dad. Good work, Maddie.
He has this warm, cuddly feeling to him when I cuddle him, and he's just really nice, and I love him so much.
It's just it's a dad thing to do.
Christchurch doesn't have any nephrologists, any kidney specialists. They just have, for Maddie, just paediatricians. 10 days ago we presented Maddie at the hospital, and they could see straight away, and after speaking to Starship, that she needed to have some specialist care that only Starship could provide for her.
I've been in hospital for 9 years, not completely a hospital. I go out at hospital and stuff, but I go to hospital quite a lot. It's my second home basically. It's certainly hard. You really want to get on with your life and just be normal. Say, why can't they just hurry up and find a kidney? Sometimes it has its up and it has its downs.
Hey, it's a really exciting day today. One of Maddie's specialists has just come in and given us a really exciting piece of paper that has shown that Maddie's antibodies have gone from having only a 2% chance matching anyone in New Zealand to 16%. That's really exciting. That's fantastic news. And while we know that antibodies can go up and down, we'll take it as a win for now. So Maddie's dad, Adam, gave Maddie her kidney, which was pretty amazing. Adam and I were both being tested. They only test one person at a time. So while they were doing Adam, we decided we were sick of Maddie being sick, and we thought, what if when we get to the end of the 3 months of the testing and Adam wasn't a match, and then it's another 3 months till I was finished being tested. So we paid for me to have my test done privately, and one of the tests I needed to have was a routine mammogram, and they picked up that I had breast cancer. So therefore that's why Adam had to give Maddie the kidney, because I'm out now.
I don't think you can even find a dad as great as mine. To find a dad that gives you a kidney is incredible. Yeah, heaps of other people do it, but it's special to me that my dad did it for me, and he loved doing it. I don't know why I think. He always teases me I want my kidney back.
Physically, yeah, it took me about 12 months to get going again. As a parent, you do anything for your kids, so it sort of sucked a bit that it didn't last very long.
Never. Adam and I had our lives planned, what we were going to be doing, and certainly not thinking that 9 years later we'd still be caring for a chronically sick child that required a second organ transplant. We always knew that an organ transplant doesn't last a whole lifetime, but we never thought 4 years later we'd be needing one so soon. Exciting that we'll get a discharge down to Ronald McDonald House today. Definitely know you've got a sick kid when your discharge papers are 7 pages long. Lots of instructions and lots of new things happening, but we're on the right track.
Mum, she's my best friend, and she always will be. She can't not be, because she's been there for me the whole time. She's never not been there for me, and she's been the hero in my life. She's helped me save me from dying so many times, and she's the one who's driven me to hospital so many times, and so's Dad. He's done it a few times, so's heaps of other people. But Mum's been the main person to do it all, and she's been the one to get my medicines and tell me I need them and brush my teeth, and she's done everything for me. She's been great.
Good day is when we haven't had many alarms overnight from the dialysis machine, that she gets up bouncy and just doesn't argue, gets into her school uniform and goes to school. Hello, Silly Jane, how are you? I'm a bit tired, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, and the plane was delayed, so we didn't get until 11 o'clock last night. Well, she's got school assembly this morning from probably 10 to 11. Yeah, that's lovely. We'll see you 11:15. Okay, bye.
When I'm well enough, I normally go to school 2 to 3 times a week. It's not very much. Even though I'm well, I still get a bit gross in the body because I think it's just because my kidney's dying at the moment. It's just taking a lot of energy out of me at the moment. So I think the reason I'm not, it's just because my kidney's dying, and it's just a normal kidney failure thing to do is just feel gross all the time.
The last time I saw her was the first day of the school holidays. Yeah. Quite a long time ago.
And is it quite hard?
Yes. We just give you the whole story, what she's missed, like the important details, because a lot happens in a year 8 world.
These girls have a really good understanding of what is needed of them. They're there to support her, and they will.
It is difficult because she's away a lot, but when she's here, she just slots back in. The girls are always really, really pleased to see her again, and yeah, we do try and make things as normal as possible.
It goes Maddie, food, family, and then no. Okay, think about how many little things of snow there is in a ski field. Every little bit of that snow is a million loves, okay? And then I love the whole ski field. So that's quite a lot.
My friends know how to handle me because they've grown up around me, so they know me. Kate's a really good friend of mine that I've known since I was literally born. With your eyes closed, if you make it,
We've known each other pretty much our whole lives, so we're more like sisters than friends. She's like a sister I didn't have.
high five.
Since she's got dialysis and tubes and stuff now, it's a bit harder to do a lot of things. So we usually have quite a quiet day by hanging with the animals, and there's always animals involved.
She's been there since I've been sick, really. She's been the light of my life. She's kept me up in spirits, and she's given me a reason to live.
She just deserves a life, and it's just a kidney. It's really easy. We've all got a spare one. Most of us have got a spare one. We just don't have enough organ donors. Everybody knows when I say, right, you're meeting all your family at Christmas time, start talking about organ donation. For me, I know my sister's happy for all of her body to go to be donated, just not her eyes. I know what my brothers want, I know what everybody wants. We talk about it all the time. It's a bit of a hot topic.
And a kidney transplant is life-saving. It improves quality of life and makes people generally feel a whole lot better.
I was diagnosed with Nephrotic Syndrome, which is basically kidney failure at the age of 6. I received a kidney transplant many years later at the age of 13, and yeah, it's been successful for 21 years now. Without an organ, I'm sure I would slowly die, because there's only so long you could be on dialysis for before your body just starts degrading.
So it's time for us to go and get a transplant, make her feel better and let her live her life.
After we met with the one of the transplant teams up here in Auckland, they told us about that we would really need a miracle for Maddie to get a kidney. That's not saying they couldn't find her one, but it would be an absolute miracle, and it could take many years.
So I have to go over America to go find a kidney.
There's an amazing place in America called Nephcure. It's the biggest research facility for nephrotic syndrome. They do some amazing transplant, different kinds of transplant than what New Zealand can currently offer.
Do you think this will work?
I hope so. It's the only option we got at the moment.
We've been told it's about $350,000.
We've been doing quite a lot of fundraising things, like a lot of schools around Canterbury and New Zealand have been doing fundraising muffy days. At our school we got, I think it's 800 or more. just blows your mind seeing like your face everywhere and having people talk about you, and you're like walking down the street and you hear someone say, oh, I think that's Maddie Collins. You're like, I know.
You're almost like, do you feel like a celebrity?
Yeah, I do, kind of.
So I organised the Maddie Collins bull, but I was always really surprised to see her on the bus still coming to school and all that. So I just thought, you know, what a wee soldier. And I have always sort of thought, you know, someone needs to help this girl. We raised exactly $26,218.10. And I used to be that person that goes, oh, poor girl, but she is so much more than a girl with kidney disease.
So if you got that new kidney, what would life be like?
It would be amazing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It would be like anything to me. Like, I don't know what it would be like, actually. I can't explain it. It would be like happiness to me. So much happiness.
It will change her life because she won't be on a dialysis machine. She will get a full night's sleep. She can actually go out and be her old self before dialysis.
It would mean a lot less stress on everybody, grandparents even, and my parents, because at the moment they're very restricted on what they can do, can't do, and I think it would just be nice to be able to see them enjoy their lives as well.
You know, we used to have a retirement fund and all those things, that's all gone, and we just, yeah, all those people that say save, save, save for your retirement, well, we're saving to save our daughter's life. If this kidney transplant doesn't work, Maddie is going to be subjected to a life on dialysis, which isn't a life for a child. Many teens, by the time they're 15, they can have their own choice about what they want to do with their treatment. There's been cases where some older teens have chosen to stop taking their medicines, stop using dialysis, and let themselves die because the hope of getting a transplant is so slim. They don't want to live the life like that. We want Maddie to experience as much life as we can. We want her to be enthused about when she's well, the amazing things she can do. We'll just support her in everything to make sure that she sees that life is really worth fighting for.
You must be a somewhat positive person to kind of be battling on, you know, which is awesome.
I think of Trook, my horse.
Yeah, okay.
And I think of horses, lots of horsey stuff. And I think about what kind of future I can have if I get better.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's always nice to have something to look forward to, no matter what that be, whether it be, I don't know, a horse ride or a bushwalk, like for my case, or just those little things that you can just kind of hold on to, and they're pretty special, eh?
I'm really crazy, like crazy. I'm really crazy about horses. It's like riding a cloud, kind of. You have this feeling where it's not just two people, it's one. You're just one person with two legs, and you're just one with the horse.
With Maddie, I've always just treated her as, you know, any other child.
I could sit for hours and watch your horse ride, hours and hours and hours. I look at her and I say, I've just got this normal child.
It's her time where she doesn't feel that she has any illness or problems.
Basically, like if you have a Panadol and the pain goes away, it's just Panadol. It's any painkiller mixed in one. It just takes all the pain and all the frustration away. It's a massive painkiller. It's just one big pill.
To fit Maddie's stuff and playtime is pretty rough at the moment. We can't just go away when we feel like it, so when we do get the opportunity to do something, we go fast.
I just love him because he's so proactive about all our children. You know, he just makes sure that not only do we care for Maddie, but we've got two other children, and we need to remember that just because they're older doesn't mean that they don't need good input from their mum and dad. So he really covers the bases there.
Oh, I don't like to go too far, just in case something was to happen, stuff like that. I always like to go out with mates and stuff because friends are always there. They always help when you need it. But then again, there's nothing like family to help.
I couldn't see a life without her. You know, she's Maddie. She makes us all laugh, and yeah, she brings us a lot of happiness.
The support has been amazing. Not just so much the financial support, that has been absolutely amazing, but so has the well wishes and the lovely messages. It's fantastic.
I wish for Maddie to go to sort that kidney out and send it to boarding school, and learn some manners, treat her nicely.
Keep going, keep living life to the fullest, keep riding those horses and keep smiling.
My wish is for that kidney to stop playing up and for her to go to America, get that transplant, come straight home, ride her pony and just be happy.
My highest hope for Maddie is to finish high school, to go on to further education. She is quite excited to be a vet. She's got plans of riding in the Olympics, so just totally encouraging that passion that she's got. And maybe one day, maybe, see her married. One thing at a time.
This is another tough question, but are you afraid of dying?
A little bit. Every now and then I do think I'm going to die, but then I think of all the stuff I've got to live for. I have my future. I have got places to go. I've got horses to be with. I've got riding lessons to do. I've got friends to meet. I've got friends to play with. I've got family to be with, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by dying. Don't take life for granted. Live it while you can. You don't live forever, so you might as well live while you're young.